DJ Ashba.
Hey, man.
What's going on? You're on with Gunner and Chow right now. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from my house in Las Vegas.
Well, that sounds pretty nice. We're just hanging up here in Fargo. Nice rainy day. We can never catch a break. It's like always super cold and snowy, or in the summertime, it's just way too hot or rains, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, it's like, I think, 110 here. So hot.
Man.
But, yeah, it's good to be home finally, and I can't wait to come out there and play.
Yeah, how's the tour been going? Because I saw you guys over in Wisconsin at Northern Invasion. Blew my mind. I thought it was an awesome show, so we're going to be seeing you at Moondance Jam here on Saturday, July 23rd, out in the woods of Minnesota. It's a super cool vibe, man. So how's the tour been going?
It's been going great, man. It's such a cool thing to finally be doing it, for real and full time. And, it's cool. You get to get on stage with two of your best friends and play music that came from your heart, and you see your songs connecting with your fans, and it's just awesome. And the crowd response has just been incredible, and the tour has been a huge success. It's just been great.
Yeah, now, of course, you guys are out right now, touring behind Prayers for the Damned Volume 1. Now, what can fans expect from Volume 2 here?
Well, I mean, pretty much, I feel, when we set out to do both albums, they were both written and recorded at the same time. So they're very much in the same vein. They're both really aggressive, guitar-driven, heavy messaging. And, the way we did it, though, is Volume 1, if you only were to hear Volume 1 or see the art, I did all the artwork for both covers, but, the way I designed them, I wanted to capture the whole spirit of the album within a picture, and you got the, broken and tattered angel, praying over what appears to be kind of a world engulfed in flames, but she still has hope, even though it's dark and dreary, and she still has a little hope, and the way I designed that is if you never heard or saw Volume 2, you'd be completely satisfied with Volume 1. Like any good movie, it has a good beginning, middle, and end, and a good visual to go along with it. If you do pick up Volume 2, basically, when you put both album covers together, it completes an entire picture, a bigger picture, and, the story just continues and gets even more twisted and fucked, and, it's exciting. I can't wait for people to hear the next record.
Awesome. Do you know when that's going to be dropping?
We're thinking November, and only, we don't have an exact date just because, Rise is doing so well at radio, and we're planning on coming out with one more single before we drop it. So it all kind of depends on how well the next single does, how long it stays in rotation, etc. So it's kind of up to you guys.
We're still playing Rise, I think, every 4 hours, so you're doing something right.
That's awesome. I love it.
We're going to be seeing you out in Walker, Minnesota, and you're going to be playing after Queensryche and before Boston, which is kind of like a strange lineup, but it's also fun.
It is.
But it's also fun.
I didn't know that, but that's a cool slot to be in, I guess. That's cool.
Yeah. So have you guys ever been placed on a festival bill and you've looked at the bands around you and you just thought, why are we here?
Yeah. Almost every festival we do, it's like, we're playing with, just crazy bands that we respect and admire, but it's like, there's some bands where it's like, God, are we going to even, like when we play with Korn, but it's weird when, Korn, actually their fan base really digs what we do. So it's you wouldn't think so, but it's kind of cool to play for. We love it. We love getting out in front of other audiences that not necessarily know who we are, or they might have heard a song or whatnot, but to win new fans over is what we thrive on that. Like it's exciting for us.
Yeah, now for you, like, you saying you're playing, a bunch of different bands on different tours and festivals. What is the DJ Ashba, dream tour for 6 a.m.?
I think a great tour there, I always thought we would do really well with Muse, but I could be totally snorting glue. But I think I've always been a big fan of what they do, and I think we kind of do something in a similar enough vibe where I think both fan bases would really enjoy a night of that, But to be honest, I never really thought about it, but the tour that's coming up in the fall, I couldn't be more excited about. I mean, Shinedown, us, Shinedown, and then Papa Roach is doing some dates with us, and then, headlining is Five Finger Death Punch, which is killer, that's another band you wouldn't think, but I think, we're both radio friendly enough to where I think the fan bases, to cross those two fan bases is going to be just really powerful.
Yeah, we're stoked to check that one out too, because I think you guys are coming to Bismarck, which is around here. So we'll be at that one. But one last thing. You've played with Guns N' Roses. You've done some stuff with Motley Crue. You got a great thing going on right now with 6 a.m. You've done so much. Yep. You've accomplished so much so fast. So where do you go from here? What are your goals? What are your long-term goals?
Well, my long-time goals obviously are to put out as much music with 6 a.m. as possible. That is our focus when it comes down to what am I going to do for rock and roll type thing. That's my passion, and I couldn't be more happier with the albums we're doing. And we're really on to something right now. I think we're writing better than we've ever written. I believe we finally figured out who 6 a.m. really is. If I'm out there to describe, because we've done a lot of experimenting. We never really set out to be a band, so it was always a very experimental project for us. But as time goes on, 10 years later, you really kind of fall into who 6 a.m. really is, and that would be Prayers for the Damned. I mean, if I told anybody to sum up 6 a.m., I think we really hit the mark of who we've become on that, these next two records. But my long-time goal is to get into more film and TV. I really enjoyed scoring the theme song for Eli Roth's last movie, and I really hope to do a lot more scoring and maybe even some acting. And I just love doing the little appearances on different TV shows that I've been doing. And, to me, that's kind of fun, and it goes hand in hand with music. And so just another style of entertainment, and I just really enjoy it.
Well, yeah, no matter what you do, whether you keep on with the music, which you're obviously going to do, or you get in film and stuff, get some acting, you're going to do well at it, because that's just the DJ Ashba way, man. Thanks so much for talking with us today. We're stoked to see you at Moondance.
Thank you, guys, and let's have a drink. Come up and fucking grab me, and we'll go out and have some drinks.
Don't have to yank our arms,
Will
man.
do.
See you in a few days.
All right, thanks, man.